have the observations of NASA. The only variable now is Ayanamsha. The Ayanamsha, the Lahiri Aayanamsha may or may not be accurate. They may be a different Ayanamsha, but at least the relative positions of planets are well known. The starting point of the zodiac is not clear, but other than that, Siddhanta must be correct. So once I went back, everything was basically up in the air. Now I had the freedom of. I wasn't basically earlier. There were a lot of things that I accepted based on the previous momentum of my work, and now I could basically question everything. So I started with Ayanamsha. I basically rejected the Lahiri Aayanamsha. When I studied the background of Lahiri Aayanamsha, I realized that it's just a political thing. Basically, what happened was Jawaharlal Nehru, the Prime Minister of India, he wanted to standardize the festivals because people were celebrating festivals like Dashara, Navratri, Diwali, etc. totally off, like sometimes off by a month because of the way the Panchang was calculated differently in different parts of India. So he wanted to standardize the festivals. So he had a bureaucrat friend. He was basically a statistician. He was not an astronomer or an astrologer. His father had some background in astronomy, but that person was a statistician. He was just a bureaucrat in the Indian government. He said, and he was a buddy of Nehru. So he said, "Hey, Lahiri, please standardize the festivals." So he basically said, there must be something at the beginning of the zodiac. There must be a big star or something that says this is where the zodiac starts, which is not really a logical thing to expect. You don't necessarily need to have a prominent star that marks the start of the zodiac. But the thing is, that's the assumption he made. He did not find anything in that region. So he went 180 degrees. He said, at the middle of the zodiac, is there a big star? So around that region, there was Spica, the Chitra star. So he said, okay, that must be at 180 degree, and he fixed it at 180, and he got Lahiri Aayanamsha. And the thing is, the prominent astrologers of that era questioned it. They said this is nonsense, but still that was adopted. And now people think that Lahiri Aayanamsha is sacrosanct. There's nothing questionable about it. So I started off with the Aayanamsha. I refined the Ayanamsha. I basically went back to what various Siddhantas said, and I deciphered what should be the correct Ayanamsha. And then I questioned the definitions of divisional charts like Hora chart, the Samsa chart, etc. I basically refined the definitions of various divisional charts. And what I discovered there is the standard interpretations were totally nonsensical. So I refined the definitions of divisional charts themselves.